The financial system is under attack. The cracks are beginning to show as banks are being bailed out and hard-working people yet again are left to pick up the pieces. This is unacceptable. We were told that after the 2008 financial crash that measures were put in place so that this could not happen again. Personally, I don't want to risk my family's financial future to find out if that's true or not. Are you prepared? Do you have a plan? Can you weather the storm with confidence? Don't be at the back of the line. Act now. Visit goalbusters.co.uk and protect your family today.
Welcome back to another exciting week of Financial Friday, where we break the latest financial updates from around the world, making sure you can understand all those potentially boring technicalities that drive our global economy. From cryptocurrencies to global trade agreements, buckle up for a whirlwind tour of how the world's money is moving today. So, where do we start? Well, the global financial landscape is undergoing a major shift. We're talking about blockchain, cryptocurrencies, and a new global financial standard known as ISO 20022. It's not just a bunch of technical jargon. This is a total game changer for how money moves around the world. By 2025, ISO 20022 is set to become the global standard for payments, promising richer data, more efficiency, and smoother transactions across borders. And while that sounds like a snooze fest, trust me, it's big. This will make international payments faster, cheaper, and more transparent. Meanwhile, blockchain projects like Ripple, Stellar, and Algorand are aligning themselves with these standards, aiming to bridge the old world financial systems with the new digital economy. It's all about creating a more inclusive, efficient financial world, but there's still a lot of work to be done. On to some fascinating developments. Did you know that the Czech Republic Central Bank is considering buying Bitcoin as a reserve asset? Yes, you heard that right. It's not just about gold anymore. While most countries are still skeptical, this move shows how some are starting to embrace the future of finance. Imagine a world where central banks hold digital currencies like Bitcoin along traditional reserves. It could change everything. Now, hold on to your seats because here's some breaking news. American Express has partnered with Ripple to process payments using XRP as the mediator. Yep, the same XRP that has had its share of legal battles in the US is now being used by one of the biggest financial giants. What does this mean for XRP? Well, let's just say the market's buzzing. This partnership could open the doors to massive adoption, especially with Trump meeting with Brad Garlinghouse, Ripple's CEO. Could this be a game changer for the future of cryptocurrencies in the US? Stay tuned. Fidelity, the investment giant, is also predicting that large investors and nation states will start adding Bitcoin to their portfolios. And guess what? XRP is going to be a major player in that space too. With billions potentially flowing into XRP, the future is looking bright for digital currencies. Ripple is moving fast with its RLUSD stablecoin making waves and being listed on major exchanges. Plus, an XRP ETF might be coming sooner than expected. Could XRP even surpass Ethereum in the next bull market? It's definitely possible. But what's next for Ripple? Ripple's process isn't stopping anytime soon. With the rise of RLUSD, Ripple is stepping in to fill the gap left by other stable coins like USDT. Major institutions are getting involved, and even the New York Stock Exchange is getting in on the action with Exodus, the first crypto wallet to ring the opening bell. With its partnership and plans for IPO, Ripple is positioning itself to be one of the biggest players in the crypto world. Imagine this. Ripple could surpass Saudi Aramco's record valuation. Big things ahead. Moving on to some global economic news, let's talk about Iraq and its plan to join the World Trade Organization. This is a big step for the country as it seeks to integrate into the global market. The move will help stabilize its currency and attract international trade, an important step for economic growth. In Russia, Rosneft has inked a $13 billion deal with Reliance from India to supply oil, showcasing how countries are finding new ways to do business despite sanctions. Russia is facing some tough times with inflation and weakened ruble, but this partnership could mitigate those challenges. Meanwhile, Iraqi Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani is working hard to strengthen ties with Iran. From security to tourism to trade, Iraq is building relationships across the region which could pave the way for future growth. Just take note, the RV is not happening this week. Now let's shift gears and talk about the US economy. Experts predict steady growth in 2025. Even though the job market may cool down a bit and inflation continues to ease. But with President Trump planning to implement higher tariffs and stricter immigration controls, there could be challenges ahead. His tax cuts and regulatory changes may help boost the economy, but it's still a bit of a wait-and-see situation. Slower growth is expected, but Federal Reserve rate cuts might help counterbalance this. Many experts are predicting that gold prices could rise in 2025, especially with the looming global uncertainties. It's considered a safe haven investment, and with central banks continuing to buy gold and inflation concerns on the rise, it's looking like a solid investment. But there are three scenarios to consider. The bullish outlook. If global demand increases and geopolitical tensions rise, gold prices could soar. The stable outlook, if inflation normalizes and interest rate remains steady, gold prices will likely stay stable. The bearish outlook, if the dollar strengthens and interest rates rise unexpectedly, gold prices might drop. It's a bit of a roller coaster, but for those with a long-term view, gold could be the safe bet. Let's take a quick detour to El Salvador, where the country has just bought another 11 Bitcoin for its strategic reserve. This move solidifies El Salvador's position as a lender in embracing Bitcoin as a legal tender. Could this be a model for other countries to follow? Only time will tell. Over in Zimbabwe, the economy is facing some serious turbulence. The ZiG currency lost 43% of its value against the dollar, putting businesses in a tough spot. With power shortages and fierce competition for US dollar revenues, it's clear that Zimbabwe's economic outlook is bleak. Companies like OK Zimbabwe are rethinking their strategies, and experts are advising businesses to hold fewer ZiGs to reduce risk. Just to note, the RV is not happening this week. On the other hand, Vietnam is shining bright. The country's state budget revenue for 2024 exceeded expectations, hitting over $78.8 billion at a 15.5% increase from last year. With foreign direct investment at $40 billion and a record high in import-export turnover, Vietnam is emerging as a key player in the global finance. The country is also planning to develop its cities into regional financial hubs, which could attract even more foreign investment. The outlook for Vietnam is positive, but inflation and sustainable growth will need to be managed carefully to keep the momentum going. Wrapping up, and there you have it, a quick roundup of the latest financial news from around the globe. From crypto developments to global trade agreements, the financial landscape is shifting rapidly. It's an exciting time to be watching the markets as opportunities and challenges unfold. As always, stay tuned for more updates and have a fantastic weekend ahead. See you next week. Bye bye.
Hi guys, this is a personal message from me. If you see a video on Facebook, you are following an imposter. I am not on Facebook. I have not been on Facebook since June 2020 when they removed me. Please redirect to watch all of my videos at charlieward.com. All official social media links are on my website. We urge you to stop following fake channels. I will never message you in a video. I will never ask you for money. I will never message you privately. I will never contact you directly. I will never ask you to email any information directly. I will never sell you cryptocurrency or any currency, or ask you to open a quantum financial system wallet. Please do not get caught by these scammers who are out there. I do not endorse other truthers so that an imposter can say that I've said this. I will not ask you directly or indirectly to open a quantum wallet. So please be careful. If you want to check out the validity of anything, contact us directly via our website at charlieward.com. There's a contact page there. We have a customer care team there to help you.